Good day, everybody. What I'm about to show you is money has been made over the last 12 hours. Well, I'd say 15 hours, but today is I think the 20th of October. It is, and it's 3:38 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard. So let's go on about what I'm about to show you are the overnight trades. I have decided to take the risk at the position size and show you the results. These are going to be verified, and I'm going to also show you in real time on the recording of this video what's happening as well. So first and most important, I think people like to see proof via third party where it's not in the Photoshop world that we live in on what's been going on. Okay, so let's go over to our screen here, and voila. Alright, so this is the Cointracking.info, and you can see here what's been traded. Now, this is the one part, let me just blow this up. So, we're going to take a look at a piece of the account here. So along here, fine, good, this is all Python trading. As soon as I made that switch over to MotiveWave, the trading platform, the difference is huge. You can see here, this started around October 10th, I believe, something like that. Let me just check here, and around there. Yeah, so let's say it's around 2,000. It was like $1,900. Let's say 2,000. So today we're already up at a peak of $3,600. So I've added $1,600 in 10 days. So it's very close to doubling. Okay, so let's verify it. And the one I want you to look at is more the coins holding. If you even hold cash, USD, which I do, you can get a little bit of interest there as well. So better than the bank, I'll leave it at that. So that's the verified report. So now let's go into our charts here, MotiveWave again. And what I want to show you, how do we make money? Well, this is a 15-minute chart, and with the methodology I've been using, which has worked out beyond very well, you can see here we went from $41 to $44. So nice 10% return, which I left the platform like this with the strategy running, and we had a 10% move over that. But we picked up more trades with XRP, as you can see here. Went from $1.10 to about $1.14, so about 10-15%. So that's actually giving you a better outperformance than Bitcoin, which would have given you 4%. The other thing is, because the market's still moving up, even though I just decided to keep those two charts open, kept the strategy running, and it's waiting to make some orders. Also, a new coin has come into Kraken called Flow. Here, 15-minute chart. What I'm trying to tweak here are the timing to get these entries properly. I would have told you take a 45-minute chart if you want to do more of a buy and hold and smooth out, but sometimes you can see here, you would think that these dips that you have may come back, and sometimes they don't. So I've now switched over to 15-minute, and you can see here we've gotten a couple of no trades yet. I don't know why, I have to look at it, but there's that one. I believe the reason is quite simple. I can't trade these where I live, so I believe Flow and 1 inch are one of them. But if you had access, look at these these rallies just in the last number of hours. So being in North America, being in Canada, even Australia is even worse. Anywhere else you don't have these stupid restrictions. I don't know what Kraken does that, but what can I do? Now, if you're really concerned about that, what you can do is on my website, and I could only find it on my website. It's not easily can be found on just using a search engine like Google or whatever, but I do have, you're interested in the restriction of coins, just look up the word, I believe it's restriction, And let's just see if I could find it, or probably better yet, just restrict on my blog, quantlabs.net/blog. And in here, this will tell you where the restrictions are. Okay, just be aware of this. Believe it's one of these, probably this one here. So if you're looking, it's probably this coin, this article I posted. Yes, this is it. So Kraken, this is the name of the article on my blog, quantlabs.net/blog. Kraken, cryptocurrency coin trading restriction. Okay, so here you can see a bunch of coins. What were they? 1 inch. Oh, it looks like I can, for Canada where I'm at, I can trade 1 inch. It's not on the list. And what was the other one? Flow. So this is an older article because Flow has just been added. What you can do is just copy this one URL, and let's see where this ends up at. So this is the restrictions. Actually, this might. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter. You pick. I think what you do is you pick off your continent, country, and here's how you find out. So now we have Flow. Looks like that's tradable as well. For the U.S., we have that. Okay, so you have some restrictions. No service available to New York or Washington State. My apologies. Cryptocurrency restrictions. You can see them here. So if you go over to Australia, has its own set of restrictions as well, and this sucks. It really freaking sucks. But if I choose a country like UK, we don't have those restrictions. Right here, UK under Europe, Kraken offers full service to clients. So Canada, US have restrictions, but not the UK. Australia does have restrictions. Even countries like Belize, like full service. So again, being in Canada, being in US, you're holding back your wealth, and they'll just tax the hell out of you. I keep saying this: get the hell out of these places because they are going to hold you back, and they're going to hobble you. If you got kids, whatever, just still get the hell out. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Anyways, continuing along. So we do have some coins here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into my chat server. Let me just pull it up here. Okay, so if you don't know, I mean, probably you're living under a rock or something. If you're new to all that, that's all fair. I can work with that. But this is my private chat server, and I say private chat because this is anonymous. There's no logging. There's no tracking. There's none of that BS. Okay, so that's at quantlabs.info. That's why I'm not on Telegram. That's why I'm not on Facebook Messenger and all these other trashy messenger services. But if you want to know what you could trade, I have hidden rooms. This will be only available to those that decide to join my analytics service. So here I'll give you access to this once it comes up. In here, let me just pull up another way to get access. Okay, so now this is the latest information. So right now, this is what's moving. Litecoin, OMG, Compound, CHZ, KSM, Solano, TRX, Cardano. Okay, so that's what's moving right now. So I'm on limited resources on a computer. Like this thing does operate like a hog. MotiveWave. So you can see here on the heap size, we have 1.3 gig available assigned to this MotiveWave session. So I'm about half. So I can open up some charts. So what I'm going to do, I only like to deal with the top performers. The ones that I've listed are not even in this list. Okay. So here, this is our entry potential. This is our order book ratio. Okay. So let's close this out. 1 inch is no good. Close that chart. Flow, I'm not seeing that either. So I'll close that. Even though they may look good, I only like to work with the top performers. Now, here's the problem. I'm going to leave these two open, Polkadot and XRP, even though it's not on the list. I only do that because it's trading. The chart looks good, so just leave it. Why fix something that ain't broken, right? So here's our top potential performers: Litecoin, OMG, Compound, CHZ, KSM, Solano, TRX, and Cardano. Let's check out those charts. So this is what you got to figure out. Everything's all about timing. Will any of these break out? I was lucky, and I hate to say, part of it is luck, where I was able to capture those big trades with Polkadot when it moved roughly 10%, and same with XRP. So the first one we're going to look at is Litecoin, all in US dollar. That's going to give you the best liquidity, best fills, best everything, okay? So let's see how this is looking. Wow, so a lot of coins have started to perform well. That's a big move, like Litecoin from 185 to 208. So that's moving pretty good. OMG. Let's check out OMG. OMG. That's been moving pretty good. These are tough. We have then Compound. Okay, Compound. Come on. If Bitcoin and Ethereum were performing better, they would be on this list, but they're not. So these are the ones that are potentially going to move. Compound's looking okay. What else do we have here? CHZ. I don't like CHD. It's just a low volume coin. Let's just see that. Like if you're trading on Kraken, you want to be on a bigger coin, has a better market cap. CHZ, tough to say. But let's look at some of the other ones. KSM, I've had some decent success with it. Yesterday I think it was. So this one might be a good one. You can see that is still moving up. So that I'm definitely going to throw on. Just so you understand, KSM kind of works in parallel with Polkadot. Just look it up. KSM Kusana, I think it is. So I just assigned activated the strategy. Litecoin, I don't know. Next we had Solano. Solano's been doing pretty good months ago, but again, we don't care about past performance. What we care about is now and moving in the future. You want to make max money. Solano's looking okay. So KSM's looking good. Let me look at Tron. I haven't seen Tron in a while. Let's see how Tron doesn't move a lot. Yeah, forget that. Okay. Next we have Cardano. Let's just look at Cardano. I think Cardano's been a really big disappointment lately. You can see all my charts now are opening automatically in 45 minutes. That, tough to say. Solano looks good. KSM definitely looks good. Now it won't hurt to have these. Now, before I add these with the strategy, I want to make sure I get fills with the proper minimum order preset. I've shown a video on this before. Let me show you again how it works. So to come under Configure, Instruments, here we're looking for Cardano. Let me see if I've made that modification here. So under Cardano, under Order Preset, looks like I have. Now, I've said this before, this can change a lot. So before you check your order preset, just to make sure, because you want to get those fills. Again, in my chat server, I've got something called portfolio analysis. This is really important. This will help you set those order presets. So let me just go to the latest here. So we want Cardano. Actually, there's Solano. Let me work with Cardano first. So let me just cancel out of this, because I know I haven't applied Solano. So with Solano, do the same thing. Configure instrument. Configure instrument. Look for Solano right here, and order preset. Okay, and under there you can see it's set at 2. but what should it be set? Now you also want to get the latest one from the server. Usually I'm still really iffy on this, but for now I would choose the Coinbase Pro, include the 1%, just to get those fills that you don't want any problems in case there's a spike, and go 0.125. Okay, so here we do 0.125 update. Now what I would suggest is go back in, just make sure it's stuck, which it did. Great. Okay, close. Boom, ready to go. So now I can apply this strategy. Now and make sure you go under strategy. In my case, I'm using MACD reversing. This is my custom built strategy which is extended from the MACD reversing strategy out of box in MotiveWave. Okay. Now here under trading options, this is the really beautiful thing I like about this setup. You can set your trading lot. So if you got a large account, you can set based upon the order preset amount. So if I put in a 1.125, which may be $15, $20 per position, minimum order to get a fill is $10 US. So here I just keep it at 1. But if I'm feeling really good or whatever, I can increase that. Okay, so go create, boom, activate, boom, it's ready to go. So that's it. Cardano, let me see. I think Cardano has had that preset done. I'm just going to take a chance to go strategy MACD and create the strategy panel and activate. That's ready to go. Now KSM is trading. So right now we've got Polkadot, XRP, LTC, KSM, Solano, Cardano. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we go back in. Where is our Cointracking.info? I know Cointracking.info is in here. Is that under here? Yes. So here's our Cointracking.info. So just by chance, the nice thing about this setup that I've done, the nice thing is we've got now. How long will it take before I could say we've doubled our money? If I'm able to do it in 2 weeks, that's pretty good, man, because not a lot of people can say 2 weeks. Of course, market conditions has been on my side, which is really good, but yeah, this is what we're dealing with. This is really, really awesome. So that's pretty well it. If you want to know just the general consensus of how this all works, it's pretty simple. I can let this thing run for a couple hours and let it actively trade. All my orders will come up here. Plus, what I would recommend is keep your Kraken account open in a separate browser. Sometimes what will happen is, depending upon your order size, you may want to force Kraken and do an override and sell your positions, which ones you're kind of wonky on, or just want to quickly take profit. You can close those out. But generally, these 6 setups, you can let it run for a couple hours. You can also go back into the chat server. Let me just see here. I think it's right here. Where's my chat server? Right here. So you can then go back into the analytics, Quant Analytics trading room, wait for the latest updates, because it's updated every 15 minutes for Kraken, every half an hour for Coinbase. That's because of the allowance that I have before I start getting problems on doing these updates. And then you can just come back and just do what I just did, close charts of the ones not performing, close out those positions, open new charts of new performers, and that's all you really do. So yeah, so again, let me just show you what I was talking about. So here you just come into the quantlabs.info chat server, go into your Quant Analytics when you get access to the service, and then open up charts, close charts on the ones you don't want, and close out the positions, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward, and it's not very stressful, because I'm learning with this to just let the strategy do its job, because these little markers depending upon your time frame, you could set it at 45 minutes and it's pretty accurate. The problem I'm finding is if you do that, you will lose out on other positions. You can make much more money on a 15-minute chart. That's what I'm seeing. So based upon what I saw last night with the 10% move for XRP and Polkadot, and as you can see other coins move the same, which is luck. I'm going to try it again tonight. But I do think you won't lose a lot because you're holding everything in US dollar in your account. And the thing is, if there's a sell order, it won't happen unless there's a wallet position open for that coin. So we'll just get an exception, which is fine. But the thing is, if there's entries only when the market conditions allow, it'll exit. If there's a panic, like here, maybe, like right here, where you get this big bar move, boom, you get that sell and it will dump the position automatically in the background. So you should be able to run this in the background. Now, let's talk about where we're at right now. So if you like what you're seeing, you could try to do what I'm showing with all this, which is fine. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so I've shown you the chat servers. So there's now new hidden rooms that are only available for my paying customers. That will help you filter out all the wonky trades. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, because you could take bad positions. This has been vetted for the last 2 years. What works, what doesn't work. So, as an example, under the chat server, right here you can generally tell if the market's gonna tank. If you start to see negative on the entry score, a lot of negative numbers, 35 or more, negative 35 or more, you know the market's weakening and you can get out. You will not get that if you're trading by yourself. I can guarantee you, because you don't know. This is using 12 candle patterns, and it takes about 10 minutes to run through all the coins that are available on Kraken, and it will also measure on the order book as well. So here it's just getting updated right now, and this is very important. So right now, just as an example, so now it's all switched around on me. So let's look at Solano. Solano's one of the leading ones. See right here, we got our recent sell. So when this price starts to hopefully move up and we get this buy signals, then we'll start to get some live orders. Maybe, just maybe. So here we have Polkadot, so we chose right there. Here's one coin I haven't talked about. This one's been very active. I've seen a lot of it in the news. Again, I don't know why people don't do this. If you're lazy, you're not going to make money, man. Sorry to tell you that. But I have a newsroom here. This is really important because in the newsroom, I cover all the latest coins that are ready to move, as well as economic and forex and whatever else. Okay, so in there, that's free. Okay, that's updated all the time, right? So you can get some information out of that, and again, that's for free. So with that, knowing that, as I said, we've got Polkadot moving, what I was going to lead into is AXS. This is a really killer coin if you're able to trade it without those stupid restrictions I showed you with Kraken. Now, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you. Look at that. Nice move here. 120 to 127. That's pretty 15%. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I can't trade it. Okay, so for me, I can't do anything. I have to move. Okay, as I said, I gotta move to where I was born. This coin here, OMG, is good. I think we can trade that. I think I closed it earlier. This coin can be pretty good at times. OMG, let me just see here. OMG, boom, look at that, and it's starting to move up. That one I believe I can trade. So let me just apply. I always want to make sure I got my preset quantity ready to go. I think I do, but I'm just going to make sure. So we want edit and then order preset. Here you can see 0.69. I'll just leave it for now. It should be okay. And then I'm just going to apply this strategy. Okay. And then again, for me right now, just testing it. I'm just trading at one lot based on that order preset. Activate, boom, ready to go. That's pretty simple. You don't need to have any hardcore programming skills to do that. Compound's still there, KSM. Now, as I said, to get the orders, if there's a breakout, this is where it gets kind of hard to gauge. Do you pick any of these that will move, like waves or this new one, flow? Atom can be pretty good. That could probably blow up. Algo as well can blow up. Doge can definitely do as well. So let me just check out those charts. And this is what I'm saying. You can do this any time you want. This runs 24/7, and you can do this anytime you want. So the one I mentioned here is Atom. Okay, so you can see those big moves, and that is moving up. So this is in the continuing on with a breakout. Okay, so Atom, I do know I've got the order preset. Activate. Now continuing along. We have Atom. I don't care about Tron, Waves. We could look at Dash. Sorry, Atom and Doge and Algo. Let me look at those. So Algo can do really good, man. I mean, it can do awesome. So you can see Litecoin. I'm gonna close that out. You want to focus on coins that are going to give you best performance. Okay. Using what I'm showing you here, this is why I'm able to double my money, okay? Because I'm showing this all the time. So here we're going to look at Algo and Doge, okay? So let me show you that. Now, Algo. Now, I'm not sure if I have a preset for that. I haven't traded this live lately. Okay, so there's our chart. Looking, this is the sort of thing you miss out on these big moves. Instrument, Algo. Let me just make sure we have a preset. Order preset 5. Okay, I'm not sure on that. Let me just go over to my portfolio room on the chat server. Yeah, here it is. So here is, I believe, is the latest for Algo. Right here. So now it's changed to 7.3. All right, so let's change that to 7.3. It's because the prices move. So this is what you want to check as many times as you can. Did stick, okay, close, activate the strategy, the one I want, MACD reversal, create, activate. Boom. Okay, so we got one more coin I want to show you. Just roughly here. Let's see here. We got Doge. Doge I'm going to try out as well. I haven't tried out Doge in a while. Okay, so we've added more positions. So it's XDG for Doge in US dollar. 15-minute chart. Now I do know I don't have a preset for that, quantity preset. So let me just look up XDG. Okay, order preset 56. Maybe I do have it, but let me just confirm that. Okay, so again on my chat server, we have Doge. We gotta look for the latest Doge. Let's see here, Doge. It said these get updated. I believe it's every 6 hours. So here is 56.74, so that should be fine because it's set at 56, so that should be okay. So closing that out, and then let's apply the strategy. Boom, create, boom, activate, boom. Now Doge is ready to go. So we now added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 9 positions. So I'll go through them. If you want closest to real time. Polkadot, XRP, KSM, Solano, Cardano, AXS I'd like but I can't trade. Close that out. Cosmos, I can trade that. Or Atom, Algo, I can trade. And Doge. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. We're ready to go. And all that. Okay, so this is being a lot longer I thought, this video. But just to give you an idea how I'm able to achieve this, okay? The difference now, I've only been, up until yesterday, I was only running it maybe 5-6 hours a day, okay? And I've already achieved this. doubling, and I wasn't getting more aggressive in a number of positions and charts I was attempting to make entries on. So I've kind of doubled that. Plus now I'm probably going to leave the thing running overnight. I'm willing to risk that just to see what happens on a potentially bad down day, to see what would happen. But that's generally how that works. So let's get into, if you like this stuff, make sure you get on the quantlabs.net/contact to join the daily newsletter I send out. So this is Trade Like a Boss PDFs as well. Get those for free. Now here's where it gets very interesting. So in my shop, quantlabs.net/shop. Okay, let me just go to my main page for that shop. Okay, I'm gonna click shop. Now in here we got a bunch of products. I gotta clean up this store. It's pretty confusing for people. This is gonna be kept open. Okay, so this is for a year. Okay, so coming up in the next, within a week, this will no longer be annual, 12 months, meaning I'm going to scale it back to maybe access for 4 months, but the price stays the same. So essentially you're going to get a, what is it, 3-time price increase in a week, okay? And I am also going to get rid of the monthly as well, okay? Because I'm going to get minimum order people wanting at this price, $9.97 minimum to get in. Because now, if I'm performing like this, verified on Cointracking.info, which people want, and where I'm achieving it, guess what? If you don't pay up, you're not going to get boo-hoo-hoo. So there's that. Plus, I'm going to break out now. Here's what I've started to do. In here, in the rooms, in the hidden rooms, under Analytics, okay, you'll get the orders. All the orders. So I want to clean that up. So the orders are going to end up in my elite room, the elite hidden room. Let me just pull that up. So here we have the analytics signals, and then that will just include the signaling I've been working with. The elite orders is something different because that means all the orders of my system based upon this setup will get updated in this page, in this hidden room, okay? So that's going to be a totally different service. And the reason I'm doing that is because this is to help you get the right coins when they move and help on the timing to maximize your profit potential. The elite order is something different because that is involving programming. Okay, to get this strategy that I got right here, this one right here, MACD reversing strategy, what we're dealing with here is from this study, which is an indicator. This study, okay, so we're looking at under recent using the reversing MACD study, reversing MACD, which is an out-of-box study when you get MotiveWave. But what I've also done is made that a strategy so you can automate your trades. Of course, I'll give you that piece of code, but now that we got a process working, I want to start working with other studies, other combinations, and other indicators to see if I can enhance it even further. Because here under Optimize, what I'm finding is I can boost my profit by factors of 10 that I've seen, okay? Factors of 10. Okay, by using a different strategy or a different study, okay? And they are built for different market conditions. So if you have a very volatile, range-bound strategy, range-bound market condition, you can apply a different strategy. So you have all these different available strategies. Plus, you have over 200-300 studies on MotiveWave that with a source code you can combine these. Or if you want, you can write one from scratch. So there's a whole community of people I work with to share this type of knowledge. That's where the Quant Elite will come in, and that will be a totally separate type of service. And all the orders, signals, all that will go in here, okay? Because that's involving programming. So if you're not technical, that's fine. You can still reap the benefits here that I'm showing you and have shown you. But when you get into the programming to boost your profit, you need to get more into the programming, and that's either done with better analysis using Python, that gets me to the point to choose these charts, or once I get those charts open, ready to be applied, now we're dealing with strategy. So there's optimizing on the actual strategy code from within MotiveWave as well. So that's a totally separate service. So, people go on about machine learning and blah, blah, blah. Because I've decided to break out both Python and MotiveWave, this is working out really good. How do I know? Because it's this. Again, third-party verified. This region, let me blow this track record up. This region that I'm showing you, nope. This region, this one. This one right here, all of these trades, all of this crappy results, basically is all Python execution. I'm finding it doesn't work. Okay, I don't care who you talk to, unless you talk to somebody who's giving you this, their trading, their live trading, and their results, you're wasting your time in listening to them. Okay, because it's just all conjecture, it's all subjective, blah 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 blah. And to develop a complete trading system, I'd say 99.9% of the people I've seen don't get to that point, let alone if they do. Next question is, are they profitable? So I'm finding it doesn't work. But Python is really good for analysis. So in the analysis with what I'm showing you in those trading signals, I could apply machine learning on those, and then throw the machine, or just use what's available from a coding perspective with MotiveWave. Now, it doesn't mean I can't apply machine learning in MotiveWave, the code itself. I could. Problem is then you start limiting and hindering the performance of MotiveWave as well. So that's pretty well it. I'm going to shut up now. This is a lot longer than anticipated. But again, if you're right now wanting to jump on that deal, you want it for the full year, you better get on it. I'm gonna put a deadline on that, probably the next 24 hours. Okay, after that, it's 3-4 months. It'll probably start with 4 months and get reduced even further to 3 months. So it's gonna go from like less than $100 a month to 4 months will give you about 300 and change per month. So that's right there, a 3-time increase, and then a 4-time increase. Okay, so just understand that. And then we also have this one, the Quant Leak that I'm talking about as well. That's the programming. Okay, everything else, I'm not sure. I'll probably get rid of this stuff. But what I will tell you, I probably won't promote this anymore, but I will have the monthly subscription to the boot camp. I give that away to people as well. And I got the free courses as well. As I said, I really want to get rid of this stuff because it really confuses people. We shall talk to you later. Okay, hopefully you've got questions, comments, let me know on YouTube, wherever. I try to answer everybody. Make sure you get on the email list, and more importantly, get on the chat frickin' server, because that's why I don't use Telegram. I just don't trust it. It's private. My server, there's no logging, there's no tracking, it's all anonymous. So for your own safety, from a tax perspective, potentially, it's good to be on that and whatnot. Other than that, we shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.